important government installation that Major Otello Saravia knew had to be captured was the Praça de Comércio. The Praça de Comércio is a large square surrounded on three sides with former government buildings, with the entrance to the Praça being an arch of triumph, and the Tejo River on the other side. Many of these government offices were important for the success of the Estado Novo and the colonies in Africa. It was here that ideas like Luso-tropicalism were implemented and fully supported, believing that it was the only way that Portugal could survive. The Praça de Comércio was home to several prominent ministers' offices, and if caught off guard, the MFA could capture these ministers before escaping out of Lisbon. At 8 a.m., Captain Maya entered the Praça de Comércio, capturing 8 tanks from the 7th Cavalry Barracks that were stationed in the square, and had several ministers held up within their offices. Before being able to capture the ministers that were held up in the Praça de Comércio, they were literally able to escape through the back door, many heading to the Carmel Barracks at the National Republican Guard headquarters. The Praça de Comércio also offered a moment of tension during the events of April 25, 1974. While Captain Maya's forces were securing the square, a naval cruiser appeared in the river ready to attack. This moment was one of several where the revolution could have moved from a peaceful movement to a very bloody struggle. What stopped the confrontation from occurring was that on the other side of the river, MFA forces were waiting as well, and if the naval cruiser fired on the MFA forces in the Praça de Comércio, then the forces on the other side of the river would fire on the naval cruiser. This allowed for a very peaceful end to a very scary situation. For more information, visit Kenneth Maxwell's The Making of the Portuguese Democracy.